Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Redemption 2 Online video. And in this video, I would like to discuss with you guys and kind of get your feedback about an update with Red Dead Online. Now there is rumors or speculation kind of floating around that we are still yet to receive another update in January. So there's still this week and all of next week that could happen. Now whether it's true or not, I guess we'll find out and only time will tell. But I'm hoping that we get something, at least something, because during that last update with only Gun Rush, that was supposedly supposed to be, and I mean in quotes, a big release or update for January of 2019, we were kind of all left wanting a little bit more and kind of wondering what really the hell happened with a big release or a big update, content update to Red Dead Online. Now, there are a lot of people that are still playing it. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy Red Dead Online a lot. I've been playing with a lot of people. It's a lot of fun. It's a little grindy, but that's kind of what the online experience is kind of at right now. And I know that Red Dead Online, Rockstar, and Take-Two Interactive are going to improve it. It's their little baby. They're going to help it grow. But right now, we're kind of in the growing pains stage. Like, if you look at any like new company, I'm just going to kind of go off track just a little bit here, but look at a new company. When it starts, it takes a couple years to really blossom and really get its its foundation built and its footing set to really start to grow and produce. Now, if you look at like Grand Theft Auto 5 or Grand Theft Auto Online, it's proven that it can sustain itself for a long period of time. But we're going to be dealing with a couple differences between the two games. Yes, they're made by the same company and published by the same company, but they are two completely different games, even though it's similar styles. But the game itself is completely different. Now, and I mean that because we're looking at something that's set in today's time frame, so there's a lot more content that can be produced with today's timeline versus something that was in the 1890s or early 1900s. Now, this is something that I've wanted to talk about for a long time. I just haven't. But we look at like Gun Rush, and that was supposed to be our huge content update for Red Dead Online, and it virtually gave us nothing. I've tried the Gun Rush just a couple times, and I'm not a fan of it. The Battle Royale is kind of a flop. It tried to copy so many other games that are out there, and we need something new and refreshing, and it just really wasn't enough to kind of keep fans and players really at bay until Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive kind of releases something new for Red Dead Online. Now, we don't know what's really coming, but it has been confirmed that there are going to be new race and showdown modes coming at some point, and we don't really know when the beta is going to be ending, so we don't know if it's coming before the end of beta or after, but we do know that they're coming. We do know that there's going to be daily challenges coming. We do know that new clothing. There's going to be like more emotes that we can get. There's going to be like wagons that we can get, which I think is going to be really amazing for hunting, especially if you're going after like large fish and you're going to be able to sell them for $7.25 or $8 a piece, depending on which fish you actually get. Or if you're going to do big game hunting, so you can actually throw a whole bunch of pelts and carcasses in there. That to me would be really amazing, because can you imagine like a big posse of 7 people going out and going on this big hunting party together? Now, to me, that's kind of what I envision for Red Dead Online, is creating things that you can really truly do in a group setting, because right now there really isn't. Yes, you can do stranger missions, and that's really about it. You can grief, you can do anti-griefing, which I've done a lot of that. I've had a lot of people send help messages to me saying that they need some help, and then we kind of get this huge posse and we go after whoever started it, and we pretty much get them off the server. And that's kind of what the fun is in Red Dead Online, and we just need something new. I'm not going to go anywhere. I know the people that I play with aren't going to be leaving Red Dead Online, but we just need something kind of to sink our teeth into, that we can really go, yes, thank you, Rockstar. This is what we needed to continue on playing Red Dead Online. Now, I know that I'm kind of just rambling, but there are some things that I have been reading about and things that I know that are coming out, and I'm really hoping that they release them sooner or later, like things that we've already discussed, like the new race and showdown modes. I think the race mode can actually be a huge part of Red Dead Online. Showdown's a huge part of it. But anything that you do inside of Red Dead Online, whether it's farming cops or grinding cops or hunting and fishing or doing the showdown, it's all part of the game. And I'm really tired of people saying, well, just play the game, because no matter what you do in Red Dead Online, you're playing the game. It's part of the experience, and people can choose. That's the beauty of it. People can choose what they want to be able to participate in and what they don't want to do. But we just need to be able to give players that option to do multiple things. So if somebody's not a showdown person, then they can do this mission instead and kind of be able to repeat it like a heist, so that they can get the experience, the gold or the gold nuggets, and not just have everything in one centralized location, because you're kind of favoring one group of players versus another. Now I've played all the different modes. Showdown, and I do like Showdown. My favorite is Most Wanted. Actually, it's playing here on the screen. I actually really do enjoy Most Wanted. The problem that I have with it is it's not the best way to make money. It's not the best way to get experience, and it's probably right now is the best way to get golden nuggets, besides leveling up your rewards or being able to find treasure maps. So I would give the Showdown series kudos for at least giving us enough golden nuggets so that we can develop our gold and start to purchase the things that we really want to, that are maybe just slightly out of our current reach with those gold bars. But definitely we need a huge update within Red Dead Online. Whether it's adding new towns, I would like to, there's a lot of things that I could go here. I would love to see addition to like Coulter, more stuff in Amberino. There's nothing to do in Amberino. Put a butcher or two up there. Give us a new location for an animal, an exotic animal that's maybe more tundra based, like polar bears, or something that we can make a little bit more money with, that kind of allows us to do just more things in general. And I have a lot of ideas. Whether they're great or not is debatable, but we have certain parts of the map that are definitely not being utilized right now. Let's look at it. How many people, if we look at all the towns that are across Red Dead Redemption 2 Online, we have Saint Denis, Tumbleweed, and Valentine. Those are the three spots that a majority of people are always at. Why? Because they're hubs for something. There's a fishing location and other things pretty close to Valentine, and Valentine has become a little bit less populated lately because there isn't as much to do around there because of the cougar locations in Tumbleweed, or the farming cops in Saint Denis. And then you kind of get the players that want to grief other players, and they kind of go to those sections as well because they're purposely trying to interrupt what those players are doing, which it's fine. I will go after a griefer as much as I possibly can after they kill me. That's not necessarily part of the video here, but there's things about it that you can do with different players. If you're a griefing player, you have options to do that. But if you're not a griefer and you're not a showdown player, what options do you really have? You're farming cops and you're hunting cougars or fishing, and that's really the only options that you have. And vice versa. Maybe you're not into hunting and fishing, but you get to only play one series of Showdown. Well, that gets boring after a while. It gets repetitive. Just something fresh and new. And I know that they are coming out with new race and Showdown like challenges and modes, and the daily challenges every day will be absolutely amazing, just because that's going to give us a new like task or a new goal that we can accomplish every single day. I would just like to see a posse expansion. I would like to be able to see, like I said, having that war wagon and going to Amberino where nobody is currently at and do something in the middle of the snow area. And I would just, to me, that brings players together. But Rockstar just really needs to see that, and you have to understand that when they do bring this big update that we're all anticipating, it's going to be well worth it. It's just that we have to be able to stick with it until that time comes. And really, you just need to stick with it until then. I'm encouraging you guys to stick with Rockstar and Red Dead Online until the update is released, and then critique it a little bit more, or even just wait till the beta is completely finished. I have a feeling that the beta stage is actually going to be not finalized until probably sometime this summer. That's just the feeling and the hunch that I have from reading so many different articles, the research that I've done on it. I really don't think that they're going to do it anytime before summer. And I know a lot of people have like criticized, oh, a few months, it's 3 to 5 months. Well, 3 to 5 months, 5 months from now is going to be summer. It's not that far off. Now, it could definitely be later. I have a feeling it's going to be more like the midsummer to like late summer, because I think that Rockstar is going to take all of our feedback that we're giving to them, and they're going to try to continuously mold it. And I know that they have something up their sleeves. I mean, they've done really amazing things with all their games in the past. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. I don't really have any specific like update news except for really some of the assumptions and a lot of the rumors. And I know that there's a lot out there, and I really want to stay away from them, but as much as possible. But I know I've included some of them in there. But I know that we all knew that Gun Rush is coming a month before it actually even came out. So we know that they are listening to us. They're trying to keep everything a secret. That's what Rockstar does. But just stay with Rockstar and Red Dead Online, and you guys will be happy that you did. I assure you. Well, Rockstar should assure you for sticking with them. But that's all the time that I have for today's video. If you guys want to discuss or have a discussion with anything or an idea that you guys would like to see in Red Dead Online, whether it be heists or certain things, I would love to see heists as well. Whatever idea you have, put it down in the comment section. I would love to hear, love to read about it, and maybe we can have like an interaction discussion together, and I can make future videos about some of those things. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.